does it? Okay, I was trying to remove the stuff from here, but I haven't completely gotten it out, but I will. Now, I looked at these this morning. The detail is excellent on them. They are bendable. It is still a bit sticky, so what I plan on doing is leaving those out in the air, you know, like there's our rabbit, but it's something I would do again. This is a leaf. I would like to try it again because I think it might be the answer to our problems. So this is what we did with this one. I'm going to put this away. And then let's talk, oh, you remember this one with the, what was it? The Pro Marine. Look at the color. So it did not change color. So all of this, unfortunately, thank you, Betty. So unfortunately, this is going to get thrown out. The whole thing. Hi, Hazel, how are you? It's solidly, you know, that wouldn't work as resin for anything. It's clearly yellowed. Then we did these with the leftover resin. And that's actually a bird. I did not realize that this was a bird, but it is, so I might use it with the other birds. Then we also had this one. Oh, and this is a good time. Yeah, it is weird to, I have to be careful with this one because it's very, I'm going to try this and see if it works. Well, it's going in. Maybe I should, let me show you these first, and then we can deal with the deburring. Oh, maybe this one will work, because the other one, yep, it is working. The, I think this is safer than this. Hey, Dolly, how are you? It's safer than this. And because Betty, remember all these weeks ago when I cut my, when I cut myself and it wouldn't stop bleeding? Well, it's still here, and it was 3 places. So I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's still a pain in the neck. Then we've got another branch, which I'm happy with. Hi, Lynn, how are you? Yeah, actually, Dolly, Betty was saying yesterday, where is our friend? We'd almost given up hope on you. And this is the flower. I do have one bubble here. Hi, Leona, how are you? There's another little flower. Those I ended up getting, remember, because I had excess resin. So rather than lose them, I did this. Oh, and then the birds. This is such a cute bird. I do like this. Look at that. Oops. Well, let me show it to you against this. So, wonder why that's pink here. Yeah, this is definitely safer than this knife. And it did have a branch. So this is a branch. And then the others that I did, another bird. Oh, and I did put a pearl. Can you see the pearl? In the eye, and I like that. And again, the bird has a branch. And I did overfill. It's not cured yet. Oh. It's not hard, completely hard, but I do like it for when it's harder. So this burring tool is not bad at all. It's a lot, deburring tool. And it's a lot easier than, and safer than the, than this, as I said. Hey, Kelly Cat, how are you, my friend? I hope you're well. Kelly, we've been experimenting with the resin. And I'm going to continue with the experimentation. Where is my resin? This, I cast this yesterday, and this is the 10-minute resin. But look, I changed the formula. And it's bendable. So I'm going to try some more of these and see. This is another bunny that I did. And actually, this one came out quite good. Let me show you. I did put a pearl here. It wasn't meant to be there, but that's the way I did it. And then the last ones, besides the heart, there's a bunny. And another bunny. Now this one came out really good. This one has a lip. So the deburring tool also can remove that lip. It just depends on the angle that you're using it. Yeah. See, now this is flat. This is completely flat. Hey, Joy, how are you? Thank you for the hearts. So after the live, I will entertain myself with cleaning up these. So let me just go on and show you the heart and demold the heart. Yes, it is. But it's still a bit sticky, Dolly. It's still a bit sticky. So I want to see how long it'll be before it becomes non-stick. And this is our heart from yesterday. And I think I'm probably going to lose some of the hearts in here. And I do need a lot of, look at this. I mean, it's not that it's bad. It's, I need to remove the deburring. The burring, I guess. Now, I don't like, oops. I don't like the bottom. Look at it. I do like this side. So what I'm going to do is deburr this as best as I can. And paint this canvas. I'm just removing the bird part. Hey, Elizabeth. Oh, I am so sorry, Elizabeth. That's a pain in the neck. We had to do that a while back when they were changing the machines or whatever. Oops. Oops, it's flying away. So I'm just going to do this. And that's something I really need to take my time on. I should not rush it. So the question is, yesterday it was very, very sticky. Today, not so much. It is still sticky though. So I want to see if leaving it out in the open air can fix that. So I'm going to leave it till tomorrow. If that doesn't work, what I will do is maybe spray varnish on it. Yeah, I'm going to, Betty. That's, well, when I paint, see, I'm trying to deburr the parts that, what I'm going to do, oops. I think I have some stones here that I can't remove. But I did something yesterday, which was very naughty of me. After the live, because it was still sticky. Yeah, I do have UV resin, and I can do that, yes. But I'm going to put resin on here. Elizabeth, mine does all the time. Mine does all the time. So I will remove, I like the word deburring. Do you notice that I keep using it? Because I like it. I'm weird. Hey, Lynn. How are you? How is Holly? So I'm able to remove without much problem a lot of the areas that overflowed. And it's not a perfect heart, as you can see here. Yeah, oh yeah, I did something naughty. I saw the resin and it was still sticky, so I started adding more. And I guess it wasn't enough. I should have added more resin as well. So that was the naughtiness I did. But right now, but definitely needs more more pearls, because it's not as high up as I wanted. But oh, Dolly's comment. Okay, let me see. Hi Trina, how are you? Yeah, I could try cornstarch. That might be a good idea. I know cornstarch works with the water, with the paper clay. Hi, Linda, how are you? Trina, how's the baby doing, and how's the mama doing, and the grandma? So, now the question I have for you whilst I'm doing this is, what color do you think I should paint this? I could do black, but I don't like a Valentine. Hi, Lori, how are you? Hi, Linda, how are you? Thanks for joining. I could paint it red, but I don't like that. As I said, black, but I don't like that. There's blue and there's gold, but I'm not using this gold. I'm going to use a pigment gold. Gold, yeah, because it's got gold in here, I agree too. I think that the gold would be good. Let me just do this. So I do have UV. Hi, Miriam, how are you? I do have UV resin, and I do have regular resin, which I want to resin this anyway. So I'm just trying to remove these things. Oh, no, oh, you did the live? I thought you said you were only going to do, what's it called? The pre-recorded. I'm glad you're back to doing lives. I think it makes a lot of sense. Okay. The reason why I'm doing this now, well, no, I'm not going to do it. So, in order to get the best gold possible, I need to paint black. So, this is what I'm going to do. Paint it a coat of black. And I happen to have some black here, a black paintbrush. And hopefully I can use it. No, it's not in good shape. It needs washing. So let me get another one. Oh, you have? Was it yours, or was it, what's the name? Christina's. This again is Payne's Gray, which I used a few days ago on the ballerina. Oh, and Miriam, sorry, when I got back from the doctor, I did not call you. Talking of calling. So this is a 10 by 10, and I could put it on a wooden board, but I figured it's not going to be very heavy. Hi, Glam Moss Creations. Hi, Tina. How are you? So how's the weather where you guys are? Talk to me about the weather, because as Betty and I experienced, very, very, very windy this morning. Yeah, the pearl heart will be beautiful. I mean, I've done it in glass, but I really like the pearl. I'm doing the edges because, and I think I might have put too much. But that's normal for me. '58. Hi, Carol. Oh, sunny. I'm going to be in Arizona in April, last weekend in April, in a little town called Safford, I think. I'm going to Royce's retreat. I would take 58. Oh my God, Hazel, 70, what is that? I think I forgot what 70 feels like. Hazel, 70. Oh my God. That would be amazing if we had 70. We still have snow on the ground. 40 and windy in Indiana. 44 here, but very windy. Oh, says Kelly. And the name of the town that you live in, what is it called? Hold on, I've got to try and remember. Sheboygan. Right, Kelly? Sheboygan? So, this will make the gold pop. Yes, I heard, Dolly. I heard. Well, Hazel, we haven't had that for a long, long time. I can't tell you how long, but maybe October. Betty can refresh my memory. I'm just going to remove the excess because, as usual, yeah, Sheboygan. See, I knew I had to remember. And I meant to tell you, whilst this is drying, but I just want to remove as much of this as possible. Yeah, well, Florida. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome. Where are you from? Thank you for joining us. So we're painting this with Payne's Gray, and then we're going to dry it and add the gold. I'm just putting a bit of water to dilute. And you know, I always finish my edges. Baby wipes underneath. Let's get baby wipes. You know how long it's been since I've heard the word blimey? Oh, so long. I'm just removing I don't want marks. So let me just get, oh yeah, what I was going to tell you. Now, sometimes when you get your canvases, And these are from Michael. And I usually like to use the ones with that are thicker than the regular ones. And if this is warped, it's not, but if it was, all I would do is just spray like this. I usually do the back, leave it for a few minutes, and it is wet. It is wet. Let me remove this silica. And either I let it dry by itself, or I get my heat gun and I heat it up. I'm sure a lot of you knew how to do that, but for new people who did not know, this will help the canvas reform. So I'm just doing this. You can also do it from the front, but I like the back better. And just dry it well. You will see bubbles. So this is if a canvas is warped and you want it to be flat. And you can see, I don't know, actually you can see, this is still wet and I can see that from the front. So let me put that down and let's dry this one. So I haven't had forecasts in quite a while. I would like to hear some. Weather forecast. Oh, wow. Yes, that's a good way to tighten a loose canvas. Thank you, Betty. For those that don't know, Betty is my word finder. So I want to make sure I dry this well. And it might take a few minutes, but that's okay. It's still wet. I think I put quite a bit of paint on now. So, how's the weather in Louisiana? Boston, as Betty said, is very windy. The temperature's 39. So it's not too bad. Oh yes, thanks Betty for reminding me. If you are not following me, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're growing, but very, very slowly. So if you could help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. And I can still see it wet. Now, I thought of doing, no worries, Dolly. Now with the gold, I'm going to paint one way. In other words, in the same direction. Oh, did I say you? Yeah, Miriam. No, I was asking Tina. Oh, and I haven't asked you. How's the weather in Texas? What's the temperature? Oh, wow, raining? So what's the temperature? Okay, I think it's getting better. So what I'm going to do first, before I work on the gold, is I want to show you what the pearl on black would look like. That's if you guys decided you wanted to do this. And it is still wet a little bit. So this is what it would look like on black. See, it's still sticky. And I have some more to remove from here, but I've learned quite a bit on using this, just to be careful not to go over the rim. Yes, that's true. We could get flurries as well this afternoon, Betty. So I don't know if you can see the side view, but like this is an example. Thank you, Miriam. Right here is an example that it doesn't look great, so I would need to add some more pearls. So that's what it would look like in black. So let's just, oh, and the other thing I wanted to do was, and I don't know if this would work, I don't know if I've got more of this or not, but I was thinking of maybe adding a trim or this one. I'm not sure which one I like better. That's if I do either one. Betty, sorry. Yeah, foil, that's true. That's actually, you know what? Guess what? Let me see. I'm trying to think. Do you remember the foil that I did? You think so? But black is so, Hi, Shauna. How are you? Black is so, I mean, I could do another one with gold. There's nothing stopping me. And you think this in gold. But do you remember these that I used once before? Let me see. You know what? The foiling would take too long. I should have prepared for that earlier. But I can leaf those. Yes, it is a great option, Betty. I can leaf those, and I can leave the sides. Let me see. I'm just trying to see what it would look like with gold. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the size, and I'll do another one. Oh, the full leaf? Okay, let me get that. Okay. Hopefully I've got gold in the opened ones. If I don't, I will open up one of these. Stripes. Don't you think it would be too busy? I mean, it would be good. I'm into gold, you know that. Okay, so this is purple. So that won't work. Okay, I think this is gold. Yes. Great idea, Betty. Because if I want to do foil, I can't do it because I can only place the glue. Random. Okay, we could do that. We can do random. Oh, splatters. You want to make my life difficult. All right, Betty. All right, like rain falling. Okay, let me get my, I'm going to use the Decor Soft, no, the Decor, something glue. What's it called? Tacky, not the tacky. My brains and my words keep disappearing. Let me just get... Not the candle. Not the fabric medium. Why is it I can't find it? I used it last week. Not the fabric. Whoa. Oh, there it is. Okay, with a fine brush. Betty, Betty, Betty. I don't know how it would work, but I'm going to do it. Betty, have you noticed that I am going out of my comfort zone and doing more of what you think is a good idea? And let me just tie up my hair again. So I'm just painting the sides as per Betty. One side done. And I have the fine brush. She is keeping me on my toes. She's challenging me. So many things that I would not have done if I wasn't pushed. And she's really great. So Betty, do you remember what I said? Oh, candle. Yeah, I want to do a candle tomorrow. So I'm just doing the other side. I know this is boring. Okay. And you know I don't know how to paint falling rain. Dolly, are you still there? Yes, that's true. That's very, very true. But I have to find an image to cut. I could do a heart, but who wants to do another heart? I don't want to do a heart. I don't want to do an Easter egg. What should I do? Any suggestions? Okay, third side done. And if the surface is not covered, I'm not going to worry about it. In other words, if there are specks of black that I missed, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, you know, I'm not having coffee anymore. I haven't had coffee, actually. When did I stop coffee? It's got to have been at least at least 2 months ago. And I don't miss it. I'm going to read your directions, Betty, in a second. Okay, a fine brush. Oh, I need this. Let me find a fine brush. I a whole bunch of fine ones. Where did they go? At the very end, you mean here? Is this fine enough? Yeah, true. Is this fine enough, Betty? I'm not even waiting for Betty to, yeah, okay. So, use a fine point brush, hold it at the end, and brush lightly. Brush lightly. Like this. Yeah, I know there's a lag. So this is what I've done. I don't know. Yeah, I started to twirl it. I think I like the twirls better. Okay, and this is the light. It might not work. Yeah, well, we've tried it. All right. Let's put this away. Well, if it doesn't work, we can always blame you, right? And let me see if I can find a brush. Yes, I did. And we're always experimenting, Betty. Okay. Let me just get some out. And I'm going to show you what I did. I just put this on. So we shall see. I don't want to waste it, so I'm just putting it in the areas where this is even more fragile than the foil leaf. Yeah, it is fun to play. This does not look like a raindrop. Nor does this. Let's do the second one. After I do the second one, after I do the side, I will put it over, I will put the canvas on its side so you can see better. And it's not possible to cut it into strips. You never know, it might look really good. Yeah, I understood, yeah. So far this is what we have. Let's do number, I think I need 2 more for here. Oops. Oops. Let's add more wherever. Now I have to just feel it. I'm just feeling where the stickiness is, because I can't really see it anymore. Okay. Okay, so this is what we have now. I will remove the excess afterwards. Well, this one got glue on it, Betty. I got glue on this one. So I'm just using it right now as a, just for application. Okay. My fingers are sticky. Cheryl, this is actually not even a leaf. This is some colored paper that I found on Amazon a while back. And so if there's loose leaf anywhere, I'm fine with that. I mean, black. Won't leaf stick to the brush? Yeah, this will. See, remember when I used this last time? I spent days with this. See the shimmer? What is it called? I don't know. I am going to look it up on Amazon. And Betty, I did get the information for Amazon. Let me just get another one like this. Cheryl, I will look for the name and let you know. This is very soft, Betty. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. Yes, that's true, Betty. Because I've got it all over now. And this does not need sealing. I know what we did it on. We did it on these. Oh shit, shoot. You didn't hear that, right? I just kicked the whole thing of pearl. We did it with these. Remember these? That's what we did it with. Oh no, this was foil. This one was foil. What's the difference between using straight foil and sprinkling foil? I don't think I can sprinkle foil. Are you talking about this, Lori, or are you talking about the foil? This is like a faux leaf, but I'm not using gold leaf. I used the Decor glue. I'm using this. Hi, Linda. Oh, I have no idea, Lori. I have not seen it. But if you try it, let me know how it works out. Let me just remove these. So I'm just removing this. I might need a bigger brush than this. Hey Jill, how are you? Thanks, Betty. I mean, the one difference in this is that I don't have to seal it because there's no metal of any sort in this. It does look pretty, doesn't it? And these bits and pieces, they're not glued. They're just, they've come along for the ride. And I can't see this. It's sticky. Let me see if I have a bigger brush that will help me. I think I'm probably going to take this outside and clean it. And maybe to stop the leaf from flying all over the place. Yes, I do too. These are the bits I like. I don't like what I did here. I'm going to seal this with a sealer, a water-based sealer. So that we don't end up with this mess coming up all the time. Plus, I want to protect the these gold things. Yeah, I'm going to seal it like that, but I just want to see the edges. I just want to remove the rest of this before I seal it because it's not pretty. But I'm going to show you the look. Hey, Wanda. Okay. So this is how it would look. Actually, I think I like it. Look at this. Once I clean this up. Okay, so tomorrow, I will seal this tonight. Tomorrow, I will use the UV resin and add some more of this. And tonight I'm going to clean up these bits. So we'll fix this tomorrow with the UV resin and then apply a coat of regular resin. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you for the hearts, everyone. I don't want to glue this on until all the surface is more or less where I want it, but because I really, let me just move this aside. I really want to fill it up so that it's all the same level. And look at my hands, I'm all shiny. Yeah, it is beautiful with or without the heart. You're very right. You're absolutely right. This would look good with some birds, actually. So these could be like the bird's branches. Maybe we should do that for the 3 birds. See my hands? So I need to clean this up. And I will seal this. I will seal the thing, the canvas. And I don't think I need any of these edges.